Hello, I am Michaela George, and I'll be doing a community investigation. Um, what is killing the fish in the beach waters? A little intro on what is happening. There has been a report that there has been a large amount of dead fish washed up on the beach. There has been active activities in the area of people swimming, boating, surfing, and fishing. We are concerned that there is toxin in the water that could harm the fish and maybe the tourists as well. I am here to investigate the reasons why the fish are suddenly dying. My studies have shown that what is found in the water is sunscreen. Sunscreen is made up of oxybenzone and most likely comes from the tortoise's body. Sunscreen is made up of oxybenzone, which is C12 or C14H1203. Oxybenzone absorbs UVB and UVA rays, resulting to a photochemical excisions and absorbs of energy. Most sunscreens are aromatic compound made with a carbonyl group with electron releasing amine or mexolol group substance in the ortho or para position. Sunscreen helps protect from sunburns and minimize suntan by absorbing or reflecting UV rays. It's a big mouthful. Um, Hypothesis that I believe that the chemical is likely entering the fishes through their mouth and gills. Sunscreen has oxobenzo in it, which is known to be toxic to fish. Coral, green algae. Fish also feed on coral and algae, but these food sources are contaminated by the sunscreen, which is making the fish sick or dead. What can oxybenzone do to wildlife and humans? Can damage DNA, it can alter estrogen levels, prevent reproduction success. Chemical sunscreen compounds are toxic in freshwater organisms in several ways. For example, oxybenzone is a endocrine designer or distributor, in fish. The chemical alters estrogen levels, prevents reproductive success, and damages DNA. Oxybenzone is not only toxic to fish, but to humans as well. Oxybenzone may act as what is known as a hormone distributor. A hormone distributor is a chemical that has the ability to cross cell membranes and may enter with your body's natural hormone production. Just like in fish, it can affect reproductive success. What organs or tissues that it can impact: the brain, the reproductive system, the liver, or any organ or tissue that enters or exits from, like intestines, skin, kidney, and lungs can all be impacted. Oxybenzone can impair neurological and reproductive abilities, increase levels of disease, miscarriages, and act as a hormone distributor, impacting the immune system. So it affects the brain of the fish and the reproductive system, and in the liver and those organs and tissues that which it enters or exits from. It also affects that, like the intestine, skin, kidneys, lungs, and all of that can be infected. Cellular organelle that is impacted. the nucleus, the mitochondria, and the lemmasome. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. The nucleus and the mitochondria are the most famous organelles, as we know. Mitochondria are affected especially by what enters the body. Lysosomes are also highly impacted because they break down biological polymers and loss of mitochondrial membrane potentials and increases mitochondrial oxidative stress and even cell death. The metabolic process that is impaired, the metabolic process that is impaired are the catabolic and anabolic process. Catabolic is the process which breaks down food to produce active energy, while anabolic uses those same products to build new body tissues for growth, maintenance, and reproduction. But since toxins have been consumed by the fish, these processes won't work as well because it's not their normal thing that they work with. These toxics will break down but not turn into energy. Instead, it will be broken down to attack hormones, which is known what they're supposed to do when that toxic is in there, and it will attack other cells. Since sunscreen hurts the reproductive system and other organs, enzymes will try to help fight the toxins. They will act as like a Pac-Man in the body, roaming around and chewing the toxins. They attack foreign toxins, destroy them, and spit them out in the form of the body can eliminate. In the fish's case, these enzymes are not strong enough to help get rid of these toxins. My final point, fish needs green algae and coral. They need sunscreen affects marine life. Oxybenzone destroys DNA. Fish need green algae to get a dietary resources, and the oxybenzone in sunscreen can impair the growth and find photosynthesis, which can kill off the process of algae to grow. It can also affect coral, which fish use coral for shelter, to find food, and to reproduce. It affects by inducing bleaching, damage DNA, deforming young, and even kill. Oxybenzone can also affect mainly the whole life of marine life. Once the sea plants are gone, then the fish die, and then and all the other animals that are in the water will start to die off because they don't have fish to eat. So fish are important. Here's a little quote that I found that was by Bill Clinton. He said, "We know that when we protect our oceans, we're protecting our future," which is very true. We need our ocean, we need our sources, and these fish need these sources. I believe to keep our marine life safe, we need to not use sunscreen that has harmful chemicals in it. Sorry, I messed up on this. And then like exobenzo. And then there's my reference. Thank you.